The following contest is a #1 contenders match for the TWA Championship. Introducing first, from Metropolis, weighing in at 269 pounds, Superman!
Looks like we've got all the matches finally set for End of Days, and we're going to close Season 2 off with these two heroes.
Superman and John McClane, both huge fan favorites in the Television Wrestling Association. But tonight, these two are going to battle for the right to face Conan the Barbarian for the TWA title at End of Days.
And his opponent, from New York City, weighing in at 228 pounds, Die Hard John McClane!
John McClane, always coming in with a mean streak. And judging by the way he stunned his own partner, Conan, at the Super Series, he's showing that he's not done with him yet. He still wants that championship. But he's got to go through the Man of Steel to do it.
And I've just been informed that Billy Mays has in fact sent security guards A to Z all around the arena to make sure that if the Terminator is around, he will not interfere.
I still cannot believe what I saw last week, Mark. The Terminator making his return after almost a year out of action. We hadn't seen him since Telemania 3.
And we thought that would be the last time we'd see him because we thought he was dead.
But the Terminator made his return, and for what Superman said earlier in the night, apparently Terminator assaulted him because he felt that he didn't take the time to save him from that blast. Superman was apparently taking too much time trying to defuse a bomb. But in the meantime, John McClane with an elbow. You have to bet, Mark, that Conan the Barbarian is watching this match in the back, studying both opponents to see who he's going to be up against. I don't know if he has a personal preference or not, but I guess John McClane would be the easier opponent for Conan because Superman can match Conan in strength. Whereas John McClane, he's just more tough. He tends to just try to come at you and beat you up.
Yeah, but the mere fact that he's fought and partnered with him, that would mean he possibly knows his attack pattern really well now.
That is always a possibility. John McClane being on offense so far. He Irish whips the Man of Steel into the corner, catches him off guard. The one thing is I would not want to trade fisticuffs with John McClane. He knows how to hit.
But someday he's gotta buy a pair of shoes.
John McClane is pretty much the only opponent I know in TWA who doesn't have a pair of shoes. John McClane with a back body drop. But Superman just flipped him over. Superman has always been known to be faster than a speeding bullet. Well, since John McClane specializes in using guns, he's going to need a speeding bullet, maybe 2 or 3 of them, to probably get through Superman. If John McClane wants to keep the match in his favor, then he cannot turn this into a game of speed. He's going to have to keep using his punch and kick offense to try to keep the Man of Steel floored. And now Superman flips him over with an arm bar. He's going to try to get John McClane to tap out, but to no avail. These two are going to duke it out for all they got. Both of them want to go to End of Days to get that title shot. And both of them have been at the top of the mountain before. John McClane with a die-hard stunner, and Superman finally goes down. But Superman just gets right back up. Superman, I think he took a little too much time and gave John McClane's a break. And that's always a mistake when it comes to your opponent. You cannot give them breaks. Otherwise, they're going to capitalize. Superman caught off guard by McClane. But he charges back with a spine buster. Superman working on the knee. And John McClane proceeds to jack Superman's jaw. Oh my god, the super slam. Oh! But John McClane, he just gets right back up. You can always say John McClane, he is tough as nails. Many terrorists have tried to take him down, but he always keeps getting back up. Oh, and there's a clothesline.
And speaking of getting back up, he will be getting back into films soon with his son in that new movie, A Good Day to Die Hard.
That will be out in February. But in the meantime, John McClane has to worry about the TWA Championship. Unbelievable slow suplex by John McClane. I didn't know he could get into a game of strengths with Superman. Superman, I think, is going to need to do a little more than just Irish whipping him and beating him up in the corner. There's a little body drop right there. Working on the neck. And Superman, using the move that brought him to the dance, a gorilla press slam. And there's a pin. 1. Only a 1 count. John McClane gets the shoulder up. I don't think we're going to be done with this match for a long while now. These two could probably go half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. If it means going to the world title, this match is going to mean everything to them. Superman! I think he tried to nail John McClane with that body dive, but he didn't go down. And I think John McClane's going to capitalize on this. This could be a deadly mistake. Pile driver! He could have broken Superman's neck right there. Elbow to the face. Seems both of these men can't seem to keep momentum for very long. There's a body dive again, and John McClane finally goes down. But, John McClane, you thought he was down, but he ain't. The fisticuffs are really coming in between these two. Oh, and a neck breaker. Almost a modified version of the Die Hard Stunner. And there's the Luthez press. He's just really hammering on Superman's head now. If this keeps up and he nails the Die Hard Stunner again, it could be over. And here we go. Die Hard Stunner again. Could he go for the pin? There's the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. John McClane is going to end of days.
Here's your winner, John McClane.
McClane gets another shot at Conan for the world title. Can he get the job done this time around?
And what of Superman?
We don't know. We'd like to thank you for joining us. See you at End of Days.